Deductive versus inductive reasoning. Today, we are clarifying a common gap we all face. We often do excellent field discovery, but our reporting can still fail to move decisions. The reason is usually not the evidence, it's the direction of the logic. There are two types and one simple difference. There are two ways to reason: inductive versus deductive. Inductive reasoning moves from specific observation to a broader conclusion. You start with what you saw, heard, or measured at the field, and then you generalize that pattern. This gives you probability statistics and not certainty. On the other hand, deductive reasoning moves from general to a specific conclusion. You start with what must be true, then apply it to the case, leading to a conclusion that must follow if the premise is true. This gives certainty. Inductive is how we discover reality in the field. Inductive reasoning is the natural language of fieldwork, needs assessment, community listening. We enter with an open mind, collect the data, allow findings to emerge from evidence rather than forcing them into a preset idea. This matters because purely top-down approaches can become supply-driven. A grounded response needs contextual understanding. But there is a risk when we try to write inductively, we can produce long narratives that bury the lead. Decision makers must follow the whole journey before they reach the point, and that creates a heavy cognitive load. Deductive reasoning, the language of decision makers. Deductive is how we learn decisions from executives and donors. Deductive reasoning is the language of decision makers. It's what executive summaries, proposals, or advocacy papers rely on. This aligns with pyramid principle. We may think inductively to find the answer, but we should communicate deductively by stating the answer first, then proving it. A practical humanitarian deductive structure looks like this. Premise, the rule or standard. Example, all communities are entitled to water access that meets sphere standard. Evidence, the case from our data. Example, in region X, water access is 60% below the standard. Conclusion, the mandatory action. Therefore, immediate investment in water infrastructure is required. It's about being clear and not sound dramatic when you are stating facts using deductive. Think and speak split. Here is the skill to master. Think inductively, speak deductively, and also write deductively. You cannot solve a problem deductively without doing the inductive work first. You must research, synthesize, and group findings until you are razor clear on the real problem and its drivers. Then you flip for communication. Executives and donors do not have the luxury to follow your discovery journey step by step. They need the conclusion first. They need to hear your recommendations, followed by support of evidence. A quick way to apply this in your next report. When you draft your next product, use this sequence. Inductive working notes. List the strongest observations, trends, community signals, and bring that together. Step 2, group into 3 to 5 insights. Cluster what belongs together and name each cluster as one insight. Step 3, convert each insight into a deductive message. Start with what we must do, then add the proof. If your paragraph begins with, "Here is what we saw," you are still inductive mode. If it begins with, "Here is what we must do," and here is why you are using deductive and decision ready-made. In summary, so remember this. Induction helps us understand context and avoid rigged programming. Deduction helps us secure action, resources, and alignment. Do the field thinking bottom up, deliver the decision message top down. In the summary table, as you can see the feature column inductive versus deductive. So when it's deductive, it comes from specific to the general, and when it's deductive, it goes from general to specific. Inductive is theory and probability, and for deductive is a proof or certainty. And the primary use cases here for inductive is when you are at the field doing ethnography, discovery, research papers, and for the deductive is communicating through proposals, executive reports, advocacy. And there are different narrative styles. Inductive is what we saw and here is what it means. And deductive is what we must do and here is why. Risk, yes, both of them have risks, pros and cons. Inductive can create a rambling narrative, but for deductive, it can be rigged or ignore context if not based on a good research.